What is going on, everyone? Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. I know not all of my viewers, maybe only about half, are from America. But for those of you who are from America, happy Independence Day. It's something that I don't think we should take for granted anymore, especially with what's going on in the world. To anyone who's not from America, if you're somebody that is still celebrating along with us, I do really appreciate that. But we sure weren't going to miss a stream for Independence Day. We can celebrate, we can drink, we can eat, we can do all that stuff, but the show must go on. The show must always go on, just like it has every single Sunday for a fucking year now, or 2 years. For 2 years now. I missed one Sunday in 2 years. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. It's not often I impress myself, but I'll say I impress myself with that. Scheduling is not one of my fortes, which is why I was 5 minutes late. That is what it is. I think all you guys understand that. I will also say I picked a really bad day to start a diet the day before 4th of July. I wasn't really thinking about that, but I did it. I did it to myself because I need to get back in the kind of shape I was in before, but it is what it is. Floor hot dog, I wish. I would eat the fuck out of a floor hot dog right now. But I am trying, I am attempting, I am doing my best to stay good, to restrict myself to this diet. I've done good so far today and yesterday, and it's just a couple bad days and you get in a groove. That's how these diets work. I might show you guys the video I made that was Patreon and member exclusive. It's been up there for a few days. I might give you guys a snippet of that, let you know what I'm talking about, just because I got to go on the diet today. Let's see who's in the chat. And I don't often do it to you guys because, let's be real, why would you want to cover up when you got this kind of hair? Why would you want to cover it up when you got this kind of head of hair that will never go away, that I will have until I am 85 years old, as if I would actually ever live that long? You don't usually want to cover it up, but I will today because we got to really get patriotic with it. I've got my Betsy Ross America Since 1976 shirt from Project Valhalla. I'm also going to do my Brandon Bills We the People hat. That's what we're doing today. We're going all out. We can't go all out American every single day, but on the 4th of July, you fucking have to. You just have to. You don't have a choice, especially with what's going on right now in society, because it is very clear there are people in power that want to take away your freedoms, that want to do everything they can to make sure you don't have any independence from them. So it's our jobs to make sure we don't let everyone forget what this day is all about and why it's so important that we continue to celebrate and we continue to put it out there. Is this country perfect? No. Is any country perfect? No. But it is absolutely something worth celebrating and worth striving for. This day and age, the media would like to have you believe that there are no more patriots, that people are ashamed to be American. That is a fucking lie. That is fucking fake news. There are a lot of people, whether they vote one way or the other, who are proud to be American, proud to live in this country, proud to try to live up to the ideals of America. And I think a lot of people in chat, even if you aren't American, are exactly the same way. I've had a lot of people reach out. I know Blake, he says, I'm proud to be Canadian. Happy Canada Day from 3 days earlier. He was talking about, hey, support you guys in America. Happy 4th of July. And I see a lot of different people like that are not from the United States of America, that are still very much celebrating 4th of July because what it means to everyone around the world. And I think that's an awesome thing. Let me continue to say hi to everybody. I kind of went on a rant. I went on a little bit of a rant here. To start. Naymans thinks he's John Cena, says, I'm not in the chat. You can't see me. I see you, Naymans. I see you, Naymans. Happy 4th. Thank you, runner. John Tamoya. I don't know what that says. I really hope those aren't some sort of racial slurs in Japanese, but I don't know. Horror Amorata is here. 80 to 90% compliance is what you need. 100% leads to burnout. Maybe. Cheeseburgers greater than hot dogs. My favorite, I always have to have both, except for when I'm on a fucking diet. So I might be a little bitter and angry today, but that's how it is. That's just more of the same for you guys watching me. When it comes to cheeseburgers or hot dogs, burgers or hot dogs, I like both on 4th of July. That's what I like to do. And I'll eat a lot of both. Do you ever think maybe your clock is wrong and it's 5 minutes slow? No, not at all. I'm just fucking late. Jane Theory, are you going to be at the August meetups? Is that a joke? Of course, I'm going to be at the Vegas meetup in August. I will be at both meetups. I'm also going to be in Vegas for probably a little bit before the meetup as well. I'm going to be there all week, and I intend to do a lot of things with everybody who's out there, whether we're actually making content or whether it's an official thing or whether we're just fucking around down in the strip, out at a bar, whatever it is. I will be there. Do not worry. I hope everybody that can possibly comes to Las Vegas. If you guys don't know, if you're not aware, August 11th through 15th, I believe those are the dates. August 11th through 15th. Let me check. Yeah, 11th through 15th. Coinciding with Star Trek convention in Vegas, which I don't really care about, and I probably will not be going to at all. We're going to be doing a big meetup. A bunch of the people from Friday Night Tights are going to be there. We're actually going to be recording a show all together. It's not going to be like live or anything because we couldn't figure out the crowd noise, all that stuff. But we're going to be there. We're going to do a couple meetups, one on Thursday, one on Saturday. Geeks and Gamers is going to be there in full force. A lot of members of the Geeks and Gamers team, including myself, including Jeremy. Drunk 3PO will be there. We're going to have some surprise people I don't even know if I should tell you about yet because it's not 100% confirmed. Obviously, Tugs is in Vegas. She's going to be there. I know that My Nerdy Home is going to be there as well. So it's going to be a fucking blast. And I hope everybody, that can make it, makes it because we're going to have a good time. Drunk Raid from Jane Theory. Thank you very much. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he was on Twitch or gaming, but thank you for the Drunk Raid. Hail the radicalization. Yes, Raptor's here. Bobo Yogi is here. Duncan McCockner. So it begins. It does indeed. It does indeed. Now, we're going to get into some things. I got a lot of things to talk about, things that happened I didn't have a chance to cover that I want to talk about. I've been so fucking busy lately with real life. Let me tell you guys a little bit, and then we'll get into super chats. I promise. I'm going to roll. I want to talk today. Can you guys tell that I'm excited? I am excited for the 4th of July. I'm excited for Independence Day. I'm excited for so many things that we have going on in the future. That's why I have not stopped speaking at about 200 words per minute since we started this stream. I'm just fucking excited. So let's take a break here. All right. Let's take a break. Let's calm down a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit about Disney Star Wars and what's in the plans. I want to react to, I did it a little bit yesterday on my stream, but I want to do it myself as well to Star Wars Visions. And I want to talk about that and my feelings about that and how everyone's treating it. Also, Patty Jenkins and her Rogue Squadron film. I need to talk about that. There's some things going on with Chris Pratt in his new movie. We're going to cover that. I did watch it. I'm going to tell you a little bit what I think and about how the media is treating it. I want to talk about the MCU because honestly, I think Loki is very, very, very boring and is very clearly meant to deconstruct Loki as a character and prop up someone else. I want to talk about what I know about Black Widow. Now, I don't know how much exactly I can say because this movie isn't officially released, but I do know someone who saw the film and gave me great details about it. And as well as look at some of what people are saying about the MCU and how very clearly it is not for the people it used to be built for. We'll put it that way. I do want to get into that. And also, of course, it's 4th of fucking July. It's 4th of July. And I totally forgot what I was actually going to kind of take a little detour on. But I know I've got a lot of Streamlabs from Saberian Dream. So let me cover some Saberian Dream Streamlabs here. I sent you a link on Patreon for Orange Lantern Frost. Can you pull it up on screen? Yeah, let me check it out here. Let me pull that up. And want to give a big shout out to all my patrons and my channel members and my locals community, because we got these 3 communities that we're doing great things with. I'm so fucking excited what we're doing, what we're building with locals. It is fan-fucking-tastic. Let me pull up these messages. Saberian Dream. Bump, bump, bump. God, that is a long fucking link. All right, this is what you want me to show. This looks like a Dragon Ball Z character. Is this a Dragon Ball Z character? He's orange. Kind of looks like a lantern, but a Dragon Ball Z character. There you go. Was it Drunk 3P? No, it was not Drunk 3PO that saw Black Widow. And I'm not gonna talk about who it was that saw Black Widow and gave me all the details, because that person probably wouldn't be able to get advanced screenings anymore if that happened. But I will just say that it is exactly what we thought it was. Black Widow is exactly what we thought it was. Maybe not who we thought it was when it comes to Taskmaster, but it is exactly what we thought it would be. So there you go. There's Orange Lantern Frost. Awesome. Saberian Dream. Have you ever seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit? My worst fear is a modern day Disney is going to try to make an unoriginal remake of that movie when it was already done perfectly the first time. A great film that literally does not need a remake. I love Who Framed Roger Rabbit. One of my favorite fucking movies when I was growing up. I love Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's fantastic. It is fantastic. Let's see. Where was I? This is my problem to pander for a blue. This is all Saberian Dream Streamlabs, guys. This is my problem to pander for a blue checkmark holiday. Let's see, Gay Pride Day, for instance. I don't know if I want to read exactly what you said on stream, because I don't know if I can exactly say that, Saberian Dream, but I appreciate the $2. Again, says, I think celebrating 4th of July and remembering how we got here is so very important in the times we live in. A year of COVID restrictions, and most especially with authoritarianism creeping into every facet of American living. Agree. I think it's very important that we continue to talk about 4th of July, about this country, about the ideals of this country was founded on. I think it's very important that we not let these disgusting individuals try to change what this country was built upon and lie and deceive about what this country was built on. I think it's very important that we fight that at every fucking turn. Saberian Dream for 2. Have you ever seen the 1996 movie Independence Day? What do you think of it? I love that movie. I liked Independence Day. I watched it a lot when I was growing up. I can't say I love it or anything, but I did like it. It was fun. It was fun and inspiring for sure. Let's see. Where was I? Let's read some of these super chats because you guys are lighting it up. Of course, it hides it, so I have to go to this screen and then to this screen and then to this screen and then to this screen. Wrong one. Here we go. Boom. All right. David Hart for $10. Thank you very much, David. He says, happy 4th of July, Ryan. Watching Independence Day right now and getting ready to watch some fireworks. Despite all its problems, this is still the best country around. I agree with you. David Hart. And again, no country in history has ever been perfect. No country ever will be perfect. But you know, this one, I think is something. Perfection is always something you're going to strive for, right? Ideal is it's ideal that you want to strive for. No one is ever perfect. I'm not perfect. No individual is ever perfect. But the more you have that goal in mind, the more you try to attain it, the better off your life is, right? Same thing when it comes to your health and your fitness. No one's ever going to be perfect. No one's going to have the perfect diet. No one's ever going to have the perfect workout routine. But the important thing is that you keep that in mind and you strive for something. I think that's important. Raj H with the thumbs up super sticker. Thank you very much, Raj. Appreciate that, brother. Duncan McCockner for $10. Drinking ice cold brews, smoking a cigar, cooking up some ribs, and listening to the stream. Life is good. Happy 4th to you and everyone in chat. Thank you, Duncan McCockner. Appreciate that name And I appreciate the super chat. I hope you have a great Independence Day. Laura, where is it? I got to find your actual whole name because it doesn't list it on there. Laura, Disney should have planned their Star Wars story. America. What is that? Strong us love. Muscle us love. Strength us love. I don't know what strength US heart. I don't know exactly what you mean by that, Laura, but I get where you're coming from. Hail to America. Happy 4th of July. Extreme Oompa for 10. God bless the United States of America. God bless our Raging Ryan, and God bless this amazing community we have come together to form. Thank you, Extreme Oompa. Another one of my peeps over on Locals. Thank you, Extreme Oompa. Appreciate it. Animating Andy, another Locals community member. Hey, Ryan, hope you're having an awesome 4th of July in America, whereas it's now July 5th in the Netherlands. Woke will never win. American patriotism will triumph over it. That's right. And that's the important thing. I think maybe this is where I got a little sidetracked. There are a lot of people that want to convince you that people are ashamed to be American, that America's status in the globe is diminished over the last 4 years and blah, blah, blah. It's just all bullshit, honestly. The portrayal of people that somehow people are ashamed to be American, that's just not real life. That may be what it looks like on Twitter. That may be what it looks like in the mainstream media at times, but that's not real life. Get out there, talk to people. That is not truth. There are so many people that are extremely patriotic, that love this country and what it represents. Don't let the mainstream media fool you. Don't let these blue checkmark cucks fool you. And most importantly, don't be ashamed to tell them just how patriotic you are, because it is a fantastic thing. And we see that when people step out, they might get attacked by the people on Twitter. They might be attacked by the mob, but there's so many people that come up and support them. It far outweighs any of the negative bullshit. Mega Mister for $3. Happy 245th birthday, America. That's right, Mega Mister. That is right. Steve Kenobi in the chat. Good to see you, buddy. If you're ashamed to be an American, you are no American. That goes for every country out there too. Agreed. Appreciate it. Good to have Stieg here. Juan Stewart says, Ryan, you're one of the best YouTubers out there that calls it like it truly is. Respect from South ZA. What is South ZA? What is that? Respect from South ZA. I'm not sure. It's South America, I don't know what ZA, South Zimbabwe. I don't fucking know what ZA means. But either way, thank you, Juan. I appreciate that. I do my best. I try to tell it like I see it. No ands, ifs, or buts. You might not like the way I say it. You might not like the way I'm coming at it. But I try to be upfront and honest with you guys on all my takes. Bottom line. And I'm always going to try to be that way. Douglas Allman for $10. What's up, brother Doug? Doug is a longtime patron. For $10 says, happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, Douglas Allman. Appreciate that, my man. Appreciate that. Zimbabwe, that was my guess. South Africa? ZA is Africa? Well, one, if you're in South Africa, stay safe, my man. Thank you for the shout out from South Africa, wherever it is you're from. I appreciate it. Flipped out. What's up, Flip, for $5? Hail, Ryan. Happy 4th. Happy 4th. US. And then a firework, US firework. Thank you very much, Flip. That's awesome. XR Kuhn, the Dark Side Cosmic Entity, for $5. Let's see. Ryan, did you hear $3 Theater talking crap about y'all Geeks and Gamers cast, saying all y'all do is hate for no reason? He is a clown. I mean, I didn't hear that. I'd have to watch Matt's channel to actually hear that. It's the first I'm hearing about it. Listen, I think I give you guys exactly like I said, my exact take, whatever it may be, whether I like something, whether I don't like something. There's been a lot of people out there that have been praising Tomorrow War. I'm probably not as high on some of those people are, even though it might be the popular thing for a lot of people to like it. I'm going to give you my exact take on that and how I feel. That's how I've always been. That's how I always will be. There's going to be people out there that don't like it, that don't like this, that don't like that, that don't like who you talk to, that don't like the way you say something. That's how it's going to be. We're not going to let anybody fucking bring us down. We're not going to get caught up in any of that fucking bullshit. So Matt can do whatever he needs to do on $3 theater. That's fine with me. A troubled green for $5. After living in Ireland for a year, I realized that America truly is special. Being independent is in our DNA, and it's an amazing gift. Happy 4th. I think we take it for granted. I really do. I think we take it for granted that like the freedoms and the independence that we have and how everyone interacts and that kind of American spirit, quote unquote American spirit. Because I think there's a lot of people in chat that would probably agree that they don't really understand it, or maybe their countries aren't quite the same. So we can't ever take it for granted. We just had a year and a half of, a populace that for the most part bent over and got fucked in the ass all over what ultimately, in my opinion, I don't think affected a whole lot of people that weren't above a certain age group, at least not in any meaningful way that was worth destroying our economy and our education system and giving up so many freedoms, closing down businesses, so many people out of work, all because, well, Dr. Fauci told us. In Fauci we trust. This very strange like allegiance to the government, and that's not the way I don't think America wants to continue down that path. So it was very weird to see that. I wouldn't call that the American spirit at all, but it is what it is. Nerdrotic is in the chat. Let me see if I can pull up his chat. I just saw it go by. Gary, my internet dad, for $17.76, just like we've got on the shirt here. God bless America and our Uber Eats drivers. I agree. Something that was very much needed through this pandemic, Gary. A completely unrelated statement. No, shout out to Gary. Listen, we were talking the other day, about Friday Night Tights and about kind of what it's become and how grateful we all are to be a part of it. And we are very excited about this upcoming trip to Vegas, this meetup. We're all going to get to see each other in person and do a show in person. It's going to be phenomenal. We were talking about it, and, Friday Night Tights is so much like the sum of a lot of parts. Gary's the stream king, right? Gary can go live by himself and get 3,000 people anytime he wants, even if it's fucking 3 hours late. Boom, it'll happen. He and Az can do BBC on any of their channels, and it'll get 3,000-4,000 people watching. Then we do Friday Night Tights, and it's just all these different personalities interacting. And honestly, we could talk about nothing. We could talk about legitimately nothing for 4 hours, maybe pull up an article or two here or there. But people just want to hear us bullshit. People just want to hear us have fun and laugh and joke and all of these things. And that's what makes it so cool. That instead of people turning on Netflix, instead of people turning on Amazon Prime, instead of people doing whatever, watching sports, whatever it may be, they're tuning in every single Friday, 8,000 people nearly with Lauren Chen on Friday to watch us just shoot the shit. And it's so cool to see people putting up their pictures, to see people, waiting for Nerdrotic, waiting for Friday Night Tights. It is an awesome feeling. We cannot wait to have a little bit of that experience with all of you guys. For those of you that can make it to Vegas in August, I see a lot of people saying when it's going to be. It's going to be August 11th through the 15th. We've got 2 meetup days at the Millennium Fandom Bar on, Thursday the 12th and Saturday the 14th. But in addition to that, I know me personally, I'm going to be out and about in Vegas the entire time. So I'm going to be out. There's going to be more things to do. The entire Geeks and Gamers crew is going to be there. So it's going to be a blast. It's going to be, well, when I say the entire Geeks and Gamers crew, I can't promise that. A lot of people from Geeks and Gamers that you know and love are going to be there. So I cannot wait. Shout out to Gary for the super chat and for just what he's created with Friday Night Tights, honestly. Mr. Grant Gregor for Aussie $2. Show your Clifford trailer review on Twitter. I might show that. Nothing but gratitude. Nothing but gratitude from Gary. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out to Nerd Roddick. Tony's reviews and unboxing for Canadian $10. Hey Ryan, I took your advice, and as of next week, I will have almost 3 months worth of content. I will start to review everything from the show and movies to the books of Star Wars, live reactions to. That is what I'm talking about, man. That is awesome. I've said this a million times. If you're thinking about starting the channel, if you're thinking about, getting your voice out there, but you don't know, I don't know if anybody will tune in and listen. I don't know if I have the right camera. I don't know if the right microphone. Just fucking do it. Just get off the ground and do it, because you never know who's going to be receptive to it. You're never going to be 100% ready to go. Start your channel. Get your voice out there, because it matters. Everyone's voice matters. So I'm glad that you're doing that, my friend. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. We got a couple more Streamlabs. I'm hot. God, I'm fucking hot in this hat. I'm amped up today. Bronx Slayer for $5. I feel that whoever burns or disgraces the American flag should be a federal offense, because that's offensive to millions of Americans. Well, Bronx Slayer, I agree that it's fucking disrespectful as shit. But at the same time, that is one of the things that makes this country so unique. That you have the freedom to disagree with the government, to disagree with the country. You know what I mean? To disagree with what's going on. And, in a way, let's be honest right now. Like, I totally am with you. I fucking hate that disrespect to America and the flag. When the Olympic athletes do these things that are disrespectful, I fucking hate it, because I disagree with why they're doing it. But hey, like, if someone has a problem and wants to protest a government because, let's see, they've kept them locked down for a year when they don't feel like they should have been. They feel like their freedoms have been stomped on and trashed all over nothing. They feel like they've lost their livelihood, that they're losing. They might have lost their house. They might have lost everything. And the government says, don't worry, we're giving you a $4,000 stimulus check. People need the freedom to be able to speak out against the government and what's going on. So, it's one of the special things about this country is you're allowed to protest and you won't get thrown in fucking jail. But I completely understand where you're coming from. Saberian Dream for 2. Since I finished Young Jedi Knights, Rise of the Shadow Academy, I just began Heir to the Empire. In my opinion, it's good, but for the other Legend book casuals, no, I expected a bit more. It's good, but I've read better EU books. Yeah, Young Jedi Knights is fine. I don't think it's special if you grew up with it. Especially if you grew up with it. Saberian Dream for another 2. I think we've gone downhill over the last 20 years. 9/11 was a deep wound America's still paying for. It just destroyed 90s culture and brought in all the modern crap we're dealing with. It wasn't Obama or Trump that did it. I think we've come a long way since September 12th. Say that. I was not very old. I was in 8th grade. I was in 8th grade history class when they turned the TV on and I saw the towers go down. So I was probably 13 years old, 12 or 13 years old. And I'm not going to say I was really old enough to process everything that was going on, but I do remember the days after it. And I remember what September 12th felt like. September 12th felt like a moment where you had been fucking knocked down. You're a boxer that just got knocked the fuck down, and you need to get back up. You need to get back up and respond. And everyone was in it together. They didn't agree politically, right? They didn't fucking all have the same beliefs. They didn't all agree about gay marriage or any of these things, right? They might not have agreed on that, but they were all American. And I don't think that would happen today. If we had something like that happen, I don't think the feeling would be the same, because I think there's some people out there that are trying to drive this narrative home that it's not okay to be a patriot, that it's not okay to be American, and be proud of that fact. Well, it fucking is. And we're going to make sure that people always understand that it's okay to be an American and be fucking proud of it. But thank you for the Streamlabs Saberian Dream. Another $2. Thoughts on the Amazon purchase of MGM? Personally, I'm very worried Stargate's the next rate sci-fi IP to be butchered and mass marketed to casual action obsessed trend chasing younger fans and won't stay around. I'm more worried about what do you call it? I am more worried about James Bond. I'm a big Bond guy. I'm kind of worried about that franchise. Man, you guys are fucking blowing it up in the super chats, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are incredible. I see TD says Tugs raid. Thank you very much, Tugs. I don't know if Tugs might have been on Twitch or something, but thank you very much for people that are coming in. I got a lot of super chats. We're going to get to them. We're going to get through these super chats. Then we're going to actually start a topic. I've been talking 32 minutes straight, and I haven't really talked about anything other than how much I love this country. So we will get to it. Jay Hailstorm Gaming for $10. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to you, Jay Hailstorm Gaming. Appreciate that. Project Piper Customs for £10. Happy we decided to stop ruling you day. Nah, seriously. I hope you, the chat, and all the Geeks and Gamers crew have a great 4th of July weekend. Thank you. And it's funny, I have so many like British viewers, you know, so many British viewers. So it is kind of funny. And Az, of course, we were talking about 4th of July with Az on the stream. So that was fucking hilarious. But no, I appreciate it, man. And you know, ironically, after all, you know, after that happens, right after the fallout, right, of no longer being ruled by a British colony, turns out that England's been like our greatest fucking ally, our closest ally over the next 245 years. But thank you, Project Piper Customs. XR Kun, the Dark Side Cosmic Entity for 5. Ryan, which of the EU Sith Lords is your favorite? Mine is XR Kun. You had way more lore depth, dark, gritty, mature, and more violence than Disney. Let's see. Yeah, which one of the EU Sith Lords is my favorite? I like XR Kun. I didn't like his portrayal in what do you call it? In the Jedi Academy trilogy. XR Kun's a great fucking character, though. The OG double-bladed lightsaber, by the way, for those of you that don't think any EU ever gets taken into consideration. My favorite Sith Lord. I don't really count Revan. I love Bane. Like, I love Darth Bane's. I guess that's kind of a dumb one to say, because so many people like Darth Bane. But I enjoy Darth Bane's story because he was someone who was innately extremely powerful. But that first book, there's so much struggle in there. And he's a guy who is a beast of a man and very good instinctually at martial things. But his the way that he was able to overcome everything and set up the rule of two was his mental acuity, right? The fact that he did so much studying and was so interested in what the Sith of old were doing and the dark side of the Force and how to properly, the best way to be a possible Sith. And he got into the books that the Masters didn't even fucking care about anymore. He dedicated himself to that. He came up with a plan and he outsmarted everyone. He outsmarted the Sith. He outsmarted the Jedi. He outsmarted everyone. And he instituted, the rule of two wasn't perfect, but he instituted a rule that eventually brought down the motherfucking Jedi Order, you know? So I've always really enjoyed Darth Bane's story. Man, you guys are killing it. Samuel Myth for £2. Been playing some GTA 4. Mad underrated. It's good. Like, I didn't play a ton of GTA 4. I played a lot of GTA 5. GTA 4 is good. It really is. It really is good. And maybe it is a little bit underrated. There's just so many great entries in GTA. Maybe that's why it's underrated. Sandy Q for $20. Spent today at Antietam National Battlefield. If you're in or around Maryland, it's a profound experience. Happy Independence Day, all. Sandy, the historian, an endangered species. Well, thank you very much, Sandy Q. Thank you for the super chat. And if you've ever been to DC, if you've ever been anywhere near Arlington National Cemetery, you know, again, we talked about on Friday Night Tights the 9/11 memorial, and Gary brought up the Vietnam memorial, the Vietnam Wall in DC. And when you go there and, you know, see these people that gave their lives so that other people had the freedom to protest the country or burn a flag or like whatever, even if they completely didn't agree with it, you know, they gave their lives for that. And it's a powerful, moving experience. And to see everything that this country has gone through. So I completely understand what you're saying. It's something that in the future, I want to get more into. I can't right now for some reasons, but very soon I'll be able to get a little more into that. So that should be interesting. Then maybe I'll have a channel that rivals Jeremy's. Maybe I'll be way more toxic than Jeremy's. Echo-based network in the chat says DC District of Criminals. Basically is right now. I see Jay in the chat saying my grandpa is buried in Arlington. Well, thank you to your grandpa for his service. My grandfather, I'll tell you guys a little story. My grandfather served in World War II. He was on the aircraft carrier, the USS Randolph. It actually got kamikazed at one point while my grandpa was on the USS Randolph, which is kind of crazy. Obviously in the Pacific during the war, but a great man. He didn't talk too much about his time, but when he did, you could tell how much it affected him. And very proud of my grandfather for his service as an officer in World War II and everything he did on the USS Randolph. So, and I know a lot of people have different stories about, you know, people who may have served this country in different ways, shapes, and forms, or served their country, right? Again, I keep talking about America. It's 4th of July. Of course, I'm going to fucking talk about America. But I know we've got people here from so many different places around the world. So, shout out to everybody here on this 4th of July. Hoo-yah, Navy. That's right, Uncle Guns. Hoo-yah. My nerdy home for $17.76. I want to be like Gary. Well, doesn't everybody? It seems like everybody wants to be like Gary. There's some people that are just a little jealous of Gary at times, aren't there? But thank you very much. My nerdy home says, I want to be like Gary. Happy 4th for 1776. Boom. Echo-based network for $10. Did you get your Ken Flint book plate? I actually picked it up from the post office today and opened it up. Thank you guys so much for getting that. Next Saturday night, we'll be giving away our last 6 book plates for Heart of the Jedi. Very cool. Of course, I still do have Heart. I haven't put it in, but I did get it. Of course, I have my Heart of the Jedi copy right here. The bootleg EU copy that outsells Disney Star Wars on May the 4th. Interestingly enough. Oh man, I've got this book too. This is what you guys want to see what I'm reading right now? One of the absolute best novelizations you'll ever have. Let's see, where was this? Bruce, I served in the Army. Now I'm a disabled vet. God bless the USA. Well, thank you very much for your service, Bruce. I appreciate it, brother. Everybody does. Everybody does. JAFO of Dick's Division. Welcome to the Raging Ryans. Thank you very much for the support. JAFO of Dick's Division. Appreciate that. Check out Echo Base Network for their giveaway. Let's see. Is it next Saturday night for the last 6 book plates for Heart of the Jedi? Go check them out. We are going to be doing a giveaway today. We got 10 minutes, guys. I totally forgot about this shit. I think I need to stream more often, honestly. If I'm being honest, I think I need to stream more because I feel like I have a lot to say. I've been talking for 40 minutes straight about nothing. Let me go to my profile. Let freedom ring. Here we go. We got about 15 minutes left for this. We got about 15 minutes left for this here. A big giveaway thanks to the channel sponsor, Ride On Optics. So it's pretty easy. I know Steph's in the chat. I know Benzo's in the chat. Got a couple mods here. Ride On Optics is one of those people that very much support freedom of speech, freedom of expression. They love what we're doing here on the channel and that what this community is doing in general. I know a lot of you might not be hunters. I know a lot of you might not be outdoorsmen or outdoors women, outdoors people. But these binoculars are fucking badass. They MSRP is $599.99 on them. So these are $600 binoculars. They're fucking awesome. I've got a pair right here that I've used, that I've tested out. Quality as fuck. And we're going to be giving away some binoculars in about 15 minutes. So all you got to do, subscribe to Ride On Optics, go to Twitter and share their channel link, tag it with RK Outpost, and we're going to do a giveaway very, very soon. So I said 15 minutes. It'll probably end up being just a little bit longer than that. Because honestly, it's, I'm just continue to fucking talk. So anyway, let's get back to these super chats because you guys are absolutely phenomenal. I just got a very nice text message. Thank you out there. Thank you out there. Where am I? 19K Fox for $10. Shout out 19K Fox. Awesome dude. Great channel. MCU hasn't been for me since Endgame. God bless you, Ryan, and God bless America. Hooah! Us. What is that? Is that a water pistol? Fox? Oh, US. It says US. These fucking things. It's a flag. I know it's a fucking flag, but in the thing it just says US instead of like an American flag. So I keep thinking it says us. Water pistol, Fox, tumbler glass, another flag. Thank you very much, 19K Fox. Appreciate it, brother. Dave and his death beanie for $5. Happy 4th. Hashtag best country on earth. Best country on earth, in my opinion. Very much so. Very much so. Where the fuck am I? XR Kun, the Dark Side Cosmic Entity. The Dark Side Cosmic Entity for $10. XR Kun wasn't portrayed so great in Jedi Academy series. Kevin J. Anderson at the time didn't think he would have, though he would have written more about him, but later he says he wished to write more. Yeah, I wish he would have. I really wish he would have. I am not the biggest fan of Kevin J. Anderson's writing. I'm a big fan of the man himself. I think that what Kevin J. Anderson did for Star Wars is fantastic. I think that Kevin J. Anderson did a great thing by connecting so many different stories, and really that was the spirit of the first initial expanded universe, that everything was actually connected. Not a big fan of some of his writing in the EU, however. Where was I? Devil-Eyed Elvis says, holy shit, I was unsubbed. Hey, there's a reason I haven't gained any subs in a month. I'm just saying. Just saying. But it's kind of just that way on YouTube for everyone right now. Okay? It's kind of that way for everyone right now. No conspiracy, just how it is. Ruben Christopher Hayes for $5. So from Arcade Deluxe, what equipment do you use? Do you use a steering wheel? What accessories do you recommend with the Nintendo Switch? Well, Ruben, I use this. I use this GameCube controller, which is broken. It has no joystick. It's just a little nub. And it is actually cracked open. You can see the inside there. I don't know if you guys can see. You can see the inside of that. There are a lot of marks on it because I beat the fuck out of it. But no, I just used the controller. I didn't use any steering wheel stuff like that. I wouldn't recommend anything. I would recommend that. And then for actual games, I have a Pro controller, a wireless one, that I don't beat the fuck out of. XR Kun, the Dark Side Cosmic Identity for 10. I heard those casual normies talking crap about XR Kun was created in 94, years before Darth Maul. Also, Luke considered Kun alone, Palpatine Reborn, as his greatest threats. Yeah, I mean, XR Kun almost took his ass out. So he should have. Cowman plays for $20. Hail, Ryan. Hope you're having a great 4th of July. I'm at work, but I'm getting paid holiday pay, so I'm not complaining. Grill some tasty burgers, hot dogs. Also get a brewski. The cow has spoken. Moo. Thank you, Cowman. I know Persia got to 50 followers on Twitch the other day. I hope you did, man. I hope you did. I helped share that link, so hope we got you a couple more. Got past that 50 threshold, brother. And I am having a good 4th of July. Blue-Eyed Scorpio for 2. Your giveaway discriminates against non-tweeters. It does, but for those of you, I know a lot of people aren't on Twitter or don't like Twitter or whatever. I'm going to be doing 2 more giveaways of these same binoculars over the next 2 months. So just be patient. Your time will come. And then Gerald Armstrong for 5. I find it funny that Bruce Lee's daughter attacks Tarantino about her dad's depiction in his movie, but she was like 4 when he died, like she knew him. Yep. Agreed, Gerald Armstrong. Totally agree. All right. We're like 40 minutes into the stream here. Let's fucking actually talk about something. Can we talk about Star Wars Visions? We're going to talk about Star Wars Visions because I see a couple of you guys talking about that in chat. Now, I have been very forthright. All right, let me put the hat down because we probably might clip this out. Now, Star Wars Visions is Lucasfilm's attempt to kind of get into the anime scene, right? Star Wars, anime, that makes sense, doesn't it? And they've seen the growth of anime, they've seen the popularity of it, and they absolutely want to tap into that market. I have been very open about the fact that I'm not a big anime fan. I think a lot of you guys know that. You guys sent me a bunch of animes that I'm supposed to be watching, and I will watch them because you guys want me to get into anime because I've said I don't like it and I don't watch it. I also don't like Disney Star Wars. So it would seem that Star Wars Visions would be a perfect opportunity for me to shit on Disney Star Wars. I want to watch this trailer, and I want to give you guys my thoughts about it, what I think it should be, and where they're missing the mark on this. So let me go ahead and share my screen. We can watch it together. If you haven't seen this yet, you're going to get about to see what Star Wars Visions actually is. Now, some people didn't understand what this was, didn't know what this was. This was announced last year, I think in December or November. This was announced that this was happening. This wasn't really a surprise, but some people just don't pay attention. So they didn't really understand. This is going to be a special look at Star Wars Visions, and it's going to tell you a little bit about what it is. So here we go.
Star Wars Visions is going to be an exciting anime anthology series coming to Disney Plus in September. Japanese animation inspired a lot of the people at Lucasfilm over the years. We loved the idea of seeing Star Wars expressed in that way.
Each one of these studios that we approached, we found hardcore Star Wars fans. They all had a story they wanted to tell.
And I think that's something, they all had a story they wanted to tell. So I'm going to be talking about that when we get to the end of this. This is evidently these studios had a story they wanted to tell, not guided by Lucasfilm potentially. I don't know. When I heard of this Star Wars project, I thought it was like a dream. I thought, finally, I had been waiting for this. When I heard about it, I thought, can you really do that with Star Wars?
We were looking for something from the heart and soul of the individual creators. They are their visions through the lens of Star Wars.
There are so many genres at play: big and bold, romantic and sweeping, funny, comedic.
で、この作品独自の
This is a rock opera style film.
オペラということで、
I wanted to include the concept of the traditional Japanese culture of mountains. It's basically the story of twins of the dark side. A lightsaber is the stuff of children's dreams. I took that and added a bit of Japanese taste.
We tried to have some retro vintage feeling. We couldn't skip the Astro Boy influence. People love Astro Boy.
That looks dumb as fuck. I wanted to make a symbolic character who was looking for a non-human being. That's a... This is a furry's wet dream right here. You thought Jackson the rabbit was dumb? Wait for this thing. I wanted to make a period drama with the taste of Star Wars. It's the story of a master and Padawan who meet an unknown enemy. I'm happy I directed a Star Wars episode as my final work.
We feel so fortunate to be working with these filmmakers. There are so many opportunities to reflect Japanese storytelling in a Star Wars universe.
Star Wars Visions is completely different than everything else in Star Wars storytelling. Audiences will fall in love with it.
Oh my god. Look at this fucking face. Jesus fucking. This is what I fucking hate about anime. I fucking hate it.
With it.
Star Wars Visions original series streaming this September. Now, I'm not inherently opposed to them doing something like this. I personally, before we know anything else about it, I personally think that automatically none of this should be canon. And I'm talking about Disney Star Wars. I'm not talking about what people think is canon or not. I'm saying actual from Lucasfilm canon, which would include all the Disney Star Wars movies, everything like that. I think they should immediately make this outside of canon, because this shit, the animation styles are all so different. The way that people appear, the way that people act is going to be so different. This is truly very much like the High Republic Chinese novel that they made literally just for fucking China, where everyone's Chinese. This should be something that is within the Star Wars universe, but an Infinity's Tale, for lack of a better term, completely non-canon. I don't like a lot of how this looks. There's a couple things that I think look cool, but I think these are going to be very little basic stories. They should do nothing with any established characters, but we know they're going to do something with a Boba Fett story. We know they're going to do something with Jabba. I don't like that. You should stay away from all of that shit if you're going to be doing this. That's my opinion. It's not something I'm interested in because, like I said, I don't like fucking anime and I don't like Disney Star Wars. If it truly is them telling their stories and Lucasfilm kind of allowing them to use Star Wars through that, I think that's okay. I don't think that Lucasfilm should have much say in it. That's why, again, I think it should be outside of canon. But if you want a great anime, you have the fucking template, right? You have the template right here. I want to show you guys this. This is one of the reasons that I think Lucasfilm is even doing this. This is TIE Fighter short film back in 2015. I want to show you guys this, and it's so much better than anything that I saw in that. Let's let it play for a little bit. A long time in a galaxy far, far away. I don't know if it has music or not. Okay, it's not Star Wars music. Star Wars TIE Fighter. We're going to fast forward a little bit. Got TIE fighter pilots running to their ships. This is what it should be, right? If you're going to do a Star Wars anime, this is what it should be. It should be, an animation style that's fucking cool and badass, but also something that can fit within your universe, because a lot of that Vision shit, I'm just saying, it doesn't look like Star Wars in any way, shape, and form. Some people might think that's cool. I don't. This is what I think is cool, because I think that this looks like Star Wars. I hope none of this is copyrighted. I don't know. Look at this shit. All right, let's get out some combat. That's cool as fuck, man. This is what they should have done. This is what they should focus on. And like, I know it's like an older style animation, but doesn't that fucking feel and look way cooler and more like Star Wars should than anything we saw in the Visions trailer? It does to me. It does to me. And the Visions trailer, it's not something I would ever really be interested in, to be honest with you. But to me, if they're going to do it, they should just make it completely outside of canon to appeal to whatever audience they want. Who knows what kind of bullshit it'll be filled with, whether it's identity politics, whatever, how this is done. If Lucasfilm didn't have anything to do with the stories, just let them do whatever they want with the Star Wars IP. Who knows? But it's not really for me. The fan-made short anime is way more Star Wars to me than anything we saw in that Visions trailer. But that's how I feel about it anyway. 90s anime style so good. I agree. Let's get back to some super chats. Whoa, we got a big, I didn't even see this one come in. $50. $50 from Anthony Arribas. Anthony for $50 says, yo, what's up, Ryan? Happy 4th, bro. Haven't watched any SJW political content in a while. Had to take a break from the nonsense. P.S. Why you shave the beard, homie? The radical look suited you. But either way, it's good to see you still grinding. I shaved it because I had to. It'll be back, though. I might shave it again. I think it looks actually okay. A little shorter and a little trimmed up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It comes back. It comes back pretty quick. But thank you for the $50 super chat, brother. Appreciate that. London Fog for 5 says critical hit super sticker. Thank you, London Fog. You guys, I'm going to read these super chats, but while I do, don't forget you can still enter this giveaway. This giveaway right here for these binoculars. I have them right here. Where'd they fucking go? I have them literally right here. Boom. Have them literally right here. I've tested them out myself. They're fan-fucking-tastic. And it's a great, well, free is a great value anytime, but the idea that these are $599.99 MSRP and you guys are going to be getting one for free is fantastic. So you got a couple more minutes, and then I will be giving it away on stream, ladies and gentlemen. And if the person that is selected either doesn't respond or is not able to get it or whatever, we'll give them 24 hours. Then I'll pick another person. That's how it'll go. Just so everyone is aware. Steph can share that out there, but this is over on my Twitter, just so you guys know. Alf's for $5. I like anime, but they don't mix. Seems like they just gave the studios freedom because the stuff in the trailer didn't look like Star Wars, just anime sci-fi. Yeah, it looks like Japanese Star Wars, which I don't know. Binoculars arbitrary. So, well, Ride-On is a sponsor of the channel. Ride-On is one of our sponsors, so that is why they're giving us some binoculars to give away, which is fantastic. London Fog for $5. We can't write for shit, so let's hire other people. That is true. That is very true. Let me catch up with the stream labs, everyone. Melissa Lord for $2. Hey, Ryan, happy Independence Day. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. Horror Amarata for $5. Happy 4th of July. Thank you and everyone else for your help and support. It's part of the American spirit to help each other get ahead voluntarily. Yes, not mandated. You know, not mandated by the government for some kind of equity bullshit. Just neighbors helping neighbors, people helping people. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it should be. Thank you, Horror Amarata, for all your support. Zion Shadow for $5. I love Matthew Stover's novelization of Revenge of the Sith. I think my favorite scene is during the Count Dooku duel. Anakin just decides to win. Lol, it was written so well. Yeah, and I think that what's his name? Obi-Wan, like the way they describe Obi-Wan and his mastery of Surisu, and why Count Dooku specifically was a difficult matchup for him, and how things had changed since that last duel, how Obi-Wan had changed his fighting style from what was, had very heavily influenced by Ataru, because of course Qui-Gon Jinn was a person who practiced Ataru. How Obi-Wan saw that you can't just fight offensively like that, because he saw what happened to him with Maul. Obi-Wan then changes a little bit, and then realizes that after what happened with Dooku, he needed to change and continue to evolve, and really became, as Mace Windu said, the master of Surisu. And how much different it was, how Dooku had to resort to using the Force because he just couldn't penetrate his defense. All very well done in the Revenge of the Sith novelization. Saberian Dream for $2. Will you make a video in the near future about the High Republic's numbers? I don't even know what the fucking High Republic is doing. I don't think anyone cares about it right now. I don't think anyone cares about it. Eric Winberg for $2. Happy 4th to you and yours. Thank you, Eric Winberg. I appreciate that. Happy 4th of July to you, my friend. Mike Hill for $10. In the new Purge movie, that Americans fleeing the United States going to either Canada or Mexico. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense to me, but it's not a surprise. I actually heard that the new Purge movie is terrible. That's what someone said. I'm not a fan of him in general, but someone said that's just fucking god awful. Bernard Scott, thanks for your says, proud of my dad, World War II sergeant in Segregated Army Air Force, RIP. Well, thank you for your dad, for his service, Bernard Scott, and for his sacrifice. So thank you. A lot of people giving feedback on different family members that they have had serve or lost or things like that. 4th of July is a time for reflection as well. What do we have here? All right, I think we're all caught up on Super Chats. Is it time, guys? Is it time for the giveaway? I think we should do it. Let's do this giveaway. Again, it is on Twitter. It is on Twitter. I'll retweet that. I see Zevius is in the chat, obviously, because I just saw a tweet from him. All right. We've got a lot of different people here that have been retweeting, that want to do this, that want to join this giveaway. All right. I'm going to randomly scroll. So I want you guys to know that it's... All right, this is who it is right here. Share the screen. Drake is 6. Drake is 6, who shared actually a video from Ride On Optics, tagged it with RK Outpost. There it is. Drake is 6. Are you watching right now, brother? Are you watching the stream right now? Because you win. Drake is 6. Let's see if he's in the chat. Let's see if he's in the chat. I see everybody saying congrats. And I think he is because he tweeted. Well, he tweeted it too. So he might not be in the chat. Who knows? Everyone's saying congratulations. Congratulations. Congrats, Drake is 6. I see Lady Gravemaster's here. Woohoo! Congrats, everyone says. All right, Drake is 6 is going to be the winner. We'll go ahead. I'll reply and say, congrats. You have won the giveaway. Just so he knows. And again, if for some reason that doesn't work out, 24 hours. We got 24 hours to do that, and it'll be good to go. Blue-Eyed Scorpio for $2 says, I'm in the chat. Give me shit. I always give you shit. Oh, there we go. I see someone. Exwar Regul Sain. Is that who it is? Says someone says it's me. I don't see it, but I heard someone said it's me. If it is you, that's fantastic. If you are that winner, Drake is 6. Message me from that account, and I'll get with you and tell you everything that I need to do. Oh yeah, I'm playing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought. In 15 minutes, you're legally allowed to choose someone else. This isn't like college. You can't just fucking leave. But there you go. Congratulations. That is fantastic. Shout out to Ride On. Great people at Ride On Optics. I know a lot of you, again, there might not be a ton of crossover. A lot of you guys might not be hunters. A lot of you might not be gun enthusiasts. A lot of you might not be outdoorsmen. But there is crossover between our belief systems and the things that we value and hold dear. So shout out to Ride On for what they're doing for me and you guys. Raging Rhino for Aussie 299 says, did someone say Star Wars? Happy 4th, mate. Thank you, Raging Rhino. Appreciate that, buddy. You're always talking Star Wars. I wonder how you feel about this. What is it? I wonder how you feel about this Visions shit. City of Champions for $25. Fuck the rich dickheads that try to keep the greatest country divided. We are all Americans first. Yes, Americans first indeed. Thank you, City of Champions. Another big supporter over on Locals. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What if I identify as Drake is 6? That doesn't count. That doesn't count at all. That doesn't count at all. But all right, we are all caught up with there. And again, thank you guys for being here. I wasn't sure how many people would show up. We still got a lot more stream to go. I'm kind of behind on what I wanted to talk about. We have a lot more stream to go and yet to come. But I wanted to make sure that we talked about America and about the 4th of July and all these things. I know you guys are busy with family. I know you guys got things you're doing. So I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to be here with me because it's awesome. Captain Flintlock says, I like this channel. Thank you. I like it too. I made it. So I do like it indeed. Should we talk about Chris Pratt? I think we should talk about Chris Pratt. I think we should talk about Tomorrow War, The Tomorrow War, his new movie that came out on Amazon Prime. I would highly recommend if you do have Amazon Prime that you go ahead and do just give it a watch. I personally, before we even get into all the critics, everything like that, I think that it's an okay movie. I think that it has some problems. I think that the last third of the movie, it's a little long. I think it should have ended a little bit earlier. But overall, I enjoyed it. It's fun. It's a popcorn flick. There's not enough movies like this out there. There's not enough movies where it's about not only some badass scenes, some action, but also just a message about family and how important family is. Because at the end of the day, that is what this movie is about. It's about a man and what he's deciding to do for his family. And in the process, of course, he's saving the fucking world. But a lot of people have a problem with that because a lot of people don't like Chris Pratt. Now, why don't they like Chris Pratt? Well, it's not because of the movies he's in. It's because of who he is as a person. It's because they see Chris Pratt as someone that doesn't align with the far left echo chamber. They see Chris Pratt as a guy who, encourages a lot of other people to stand by the U.S. military on Flag Day. It's someone who records himself and his children saying the Pledge of Allegiance and putting that out there. He's a person who is proud of his country, who is a devout Christian and very vocal about that. That is why so many people in Hollywood do not like Chris Pratt. That is why Robert Downey Jr. had to come and defend this man when so many weirdos on Twitter and online were trying to cancel him and label him as something that he is not. Chris Pratt has been under the gun for a very long time from these woke weirdos, the echo chamber losers. But when you look at the Tomorrow War, you see there's a really big divide right now between critics and the audience score. Now, whenever this happens, whenever there's some type of divide like this, I think everybody in this chat would probably say, wow, I should probably check out what the audience thinks because this doesn't make any sense. And if the critics think it's bad, well, then the audience must be right and it's probably not too bad. Again, my opinion on the movie is it's an okay movie. You know what I mean? I don't inherently have a problem with it. There are definitely some things that involves time travel that's done okay. But anytime you have time travel, there's going to be some logical fallacies and things like that. Could some of the lines have been written a little bit better? Yes. Did some of the plot drag a bit? Yes. But overall, it was a fun movie. I enjoyed watching it. And it has a great message about family and about a straight white male doing things for his family. And I think that's one of the reasons the critics had such a big problem with it. You can see what some of the people are saying. It's panned as garbage pizza and Starship Troopers for dummies by critics. And you can see they've collected a bunch, right? A bunch of different criticisms of this movie over here on Yahoo Entertainment. People that are coming after Chris Pratt either because maybe they just don't like the movie, or a lot of them just don't like Chris Pratt. If it had been someone else in this role, they'd probably have been okay with it. But the fact that it's Chris Pratt, and we have this history involved with Chris Pratt of people not liking him, of critics not liking him, of people in the Hollywood echo chamber not liking him, and these blue check marks coming after him and bringing him down simply because they think he's a Trump supporter. Is he? I don't know. Probably. I would hazard a guess that he was, but it doesn't matter. I can enjoy a movie with Robert Downey Jr. in it, even though I have really no idea the way he votes. I think I probably do, considering what he's said and things he's done in the past, but it doesn't matter because when I'm looking and I'm going to watch a movie, they're pretending to be someone else. So what Chris Pratt believes in real life shouldn't really affect my enjoyment of on screen as long as that's not pushed into the movies. And that is the problem we're having today in Hollywood and in entertainment. In so many of these franchises, with these IPs, with these movies, it's getting pushed into the movie itself. The beliefs of the directors, the beliefs of the actors, the beliefs of everyone involved is getting pushed into this movie and onto you, especially since 2016. This movie doesn't have any of that. This movie has diversity. This movie has inclusion. This movie has military. This movie has family. This movie has all these different things. It's not preaching to you. It's simply telling a story. Whether you like that story or not is up to you. There's no preachiness involved. It's just a fun movie that is intended to be fun and intended to make you feel a little bit something if you care at all about your family. And that, I think, is a good thing. That's something we need more of. Not the best movie in the world, not the worst by any stretch of the imagination, and definitely not deserving of the way that some people are coming after Chris Pratt for this movie. But I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. The visual effects in this movie were pretty impressive, says Viper Chief. It was okay. There were some parts that looked a little sketch. Some parts that looked a little sketch for sure. And I think that I think that one thing that's important to note in things like this, original. Now, this is a movie that takes a lot from different things in sci-fis, and whether it pays homage or whether it rips it off is up to you. But when you have things that are original stories like this, or at least an original character, even if we've kind of heard stories similar to this before, it's not shitting on anything. If it's a bad movie, then it's just a bad movie. It doesn't desecrate anything that you care about. It doesn't tear down a character that you love. It just might just be a bad movie or something. Or it might just be an okay movie or just a good movie. We need more of that shit. We really, truly do. Because in Hollywood, there is no creativity. All these people want to do is take these old IPs, these old franchises, and bastardize them and use them for something. And I fucking have had enough of it, honestly. So I think we need more shit like this, even if it's not a great movie. What is this? Boy Do Win. I hope I said that right. For Canadian $5. Hi, Ryan. I heard you've been radicalized. Good luck to you. I think I do the radicalization. Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say? I think I do the radicalization. We got a dumb retard in chat, guys. We want to take a look. Ryan shilling for a conservative celebrity. Don't you think if I was shilling, I might have told you that it was a fantastic movie, that it was a great movie, that it's one of the best things that's ever happened? Don't you think that that's what I would say? Because I'm pretty sure I just told you that I had some problems with it. I think it's okay. Is that shilling for a conservative celebrity? What's your name? Chain pick. Is that shilling to you to say something? It's okay. Doesn't sound too shilly to me. But hey, maybe I'm just not a very good shill. I don't know. Duncan McCockner for $5. Remember, these are the same critics that gave Man of Steel a 40 and BVS a 29%. Oh, I remember Duncan McCockner. I also remember Data Racer had a great, I think it might still be his pinned tweet. He tweeted one time about a dude who was involved in like the critic industry and how they legitimately did things on Rotten Tomatoes and made sure they gave certain movies that were made by Disney like these very good grades and other movies not great ratings. It's just how it is. Just how it is. You gotta abide by the rules when you're one of these cucks. So, Lagbait says, I'm crapping on the movie, but Pratt seems like a nice guy, just not flocking to this movie. Yeah, and that's I'm trying to. I've seen a lot of people that are saying this movie's amazing, and that's fine if people feel that way. That's their way to feel. I don't personally feel that way. I think the movie's okay. I think that it's fun, and I think there's some problems with it. But overall, I like Chris Pratt in the movie. It's again a good story about family, and it's just kind of popcorn fun. Something we need more of for sure. I've got that. Thank you guys for the super chats. You're fucking amazing. Where am I? I'm good on that as well. All right. I want to talk about, let's see. What do I want to talk about next? Cowman. Look at Cowman for $50. Cowman plays. Ryan, I did manage to get to 50 followers on Twitch. Got the email today, about to become an affiliate. So I'm very excited. I wouldn't be where I am without you guys. All of you kept me motivated. Hail, Geeks and Gamers. Thank you, Cowman Plays. Appreciate that, my friend. Congratulations to you for becoming an affiliate. That is amazing. And thank you so much for your support, buddy. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Fan-fucking-tastic. Thank you. Biggles for 5. Won't be here when you read this, but happy 4th from the hype man. Okay, back to the party. Well, maybe I got it because you just sent it. You just sent it. So I don't know. Maybe. All right. I want to talk about one more thing, and then I'll send some links out, and we'll get a little bit of conversation. We can't go for too long, but I wanted to talk about one thing that I missed talking about earlier. When it comes to Disney Star Wars, the next movie that's really on the horizon, as far as I can tell, is Patty Jenkins' Rogue Squadron. Now, this movie got announced before Wonder Woman 84 came out, and let's all be honest, Wonder Woman 84 was an absolute disaster, at least in my opinion, the opinion of a lot of others. I thought that movie was such a departure from the original Wonder Woman film. This was a movie that you get when I feel like Patty Jenkins very much had full say in the direction that they went. I thought it was a big step backwards in so many different ways. But before that movie came out, it gets announced that, oh, by the way, Patty Jenkins is doing a Star Wars movie, and she's going to be doing Rogue Squadron. I am a massive fan of Rogue Squadron. You can see right over here, I have all the X-Wing series books, one of my favorite series in all of Star Wars. So I am deathly afraid that Rogue Squadron is now the next thing to be ruined by Disney. But Patty Jenkins had a few things to say about this, which went a little bit under the radar, which I think we need to talk about. Because some of what she said is like exactly the right thing, and I love to hear it until she says something else that makes me very, very scared for the future of Rogue Squadron. Now, Disney Star Wars, I have no faith in Disney Star Wars. I think we've all obviously can understand if you watch this channel at all, but I want to listen to what she has to say. Patty Jenkins lays out her vision for the upcoming Star Wars Rogue Squadron movie. This is from Bounding into Comics. This is cringe. Director Patty Jenkins, known for her Wonder Woman films, recently laid out her vision for the upcoming Star Wars Rogue Squadron film. The Rogue Squadron film was announced back in December 2020 during Disney's 2020 Investor Day. Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy announced. And to close today, I couldn't be more excited than our next Star Wars feature film will be directed by Patty Jenkins. Which was it was a big surprise for a lot of people. They put out this logo, Star Wars Rogue Squadron. And this is the tweet that she put out coinciding that. Now, Jenkins spoke with the Associated Press when she revealed that Rogue Squadron is the next film she's working on. And let's listen to what she says. I think I actually have it right here. And I don't think I shared audio because I'm an idiot and I forgot. So here we go. Let's share audio. AP Entertainment. Patty Jenkins shares her vision for the next Star Wars film, Rogue Squadron.
I'm in love with all 3 projects on my plate right now. I'm definitely doing Rogue Squadron next, and I'm excited to do Wonder Woman 3. And so, you know, these are all, and Cleopatra is coming along great as well. And so we'll see how it works out. But, you know, I may just never stop. I may just make movies back to back if they would let me. I would love it. So I think the Michael Stackpole books and the video game and all of the Rogue Squadron books, I think they all have, there's an incredible history that it's really important to honor.
That's great. Listen to that. Did you hear that? The Michael Stackpole books, the video games, there is a history there, right? That is phenomenal. That is something that you want to hear. Now, of course, they've decanonized the EU. They've said these stories don't exist anymore, all these things. But that's something that you love to hear, especially from the same people. Kathleen Kennedy stood in front of everybody and said, well, we don't have any source material. We don't have any books or comic books to pull from. Yes, you fucking do, you stupid bitch, and you know it. You're just lying. So this is something that is awesome to hear until the next part.
And yet it must be brought to a new age because we have to tell a new story with it. And so you're trying to blend the best of everything and make it the great fighter pilot movie, which I've always wanted to make as well.
It needs to be brought into a new age because we have to tell a new story. And this is where Disney fucked up so badly. They screwed up so badly by saying that all this stuff belongs in the trash. And now they're cannibalizing it, picking up pieces to it. The Rogue Squadron story is it's not just cool because it's X-wings and they're like fighter pilots in Star Wars. That's not why it worked so well. It worked well because it was a great story set at a perfect time. They told a story about a fledgling new republic that was really trying to figure everything out, from its military to its politics to everything. This is not a story that relied on cameos from the big three. Luke Skywalker is he makes like one appearance in these books, barely appears at all. It's a story about Wedge Antilles and the pilots of Rogue Squadron. Han makes an appearance in a book, and in the later ones, he does play a big role in one book. Princess Leia makes a little appearance here in one of these books too, but for the most part, it's this standalone adventure. It's what made it fantastic. It was the story. So what you're doing is you're saying that there's a great legacy with the video games and all these things, but we need to change it. We need to bring it into a new era. And we know what that means when it comes to Lucasfilm, when it comes to Star Wars. That new era has been, we take these things that are beloved and we cherry pick parts of it. We bastardize the story and we make it fit current day. So what is this film going to be about? I don't know. I know that Michael Stackpole, when it was announced, said, I would love to help people with this. She mentioned Michael Stackpole by name. He said, I would love to be a part of this, but I don't know if Disney realizes that I exist. They haven't reached out to me at all. And, that's a shame. That is a shame. But that's what Patty Jenkins has said. I don't remember if there's any more. Let's listen.
And so, it's a big brew of things that you're trying to put together and still keep a very simple story. You're trying to bring the best of yourself and use it to make something beautiful that honors the legacy before you. But of course, it's a huge amount of pressure, and Wonder Woman was a huge amount of pressure as well. So, it's not a totally new feeling to me, but yeah, definitely.
Well, let's hope it turns out better than Wonder Woman 84. But again, this is Disney Star Wars. I love Rogue Squadron. And the idea that is going to be the next thing that they take and potentially bastardize and tell a story for a new age of Star Wars. No, that story would have been perfect. That story could have fit, but you fucked it up. You, Disney, fucked it up. That was a great opportunity for you. If you wanted to not focus and rely so much on the main characters of Star Wars, Luke, Han, and Leia, if you didn't want to do that, you could have had a Rogue Squadron story just the way it was and straight up adapt that shit, but you didn't. You missed your opportunity. You completely screwed everything up. So now what are you going to do? Now you're going to make it something that's set maybe after the sequel trilogy, like has been rumored. You're going to take these stories, you're going to take this legacy, and you're going to bastardize it all in the sake of it needs to be brought into a new era. That's how I feel about it. I am passionate about Rogue Squadron. I'm passionate about the Star Wars expanded universe. And although you say the right things in the beginning about paying homage to it, I am very worried about the next part of that statement, because this is Disney and this is Lucasfilm. And quite frankly, this is Patty Jenkins, who all the rage after the first Wonder Woman. Good thing she got this deal announced before Wonder Woman 84 came out, wasn't it? But I guess we'll see what happens. God. Fuck. Blue-Eyed Scorpio for $5. Going to play some Valhalla. Finally off of on call for work. It's been hotter than a spoon at Hunter Biden's house. Take care. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's funny. That is funny. Oh, man. Thank you, Blue-Eyed Scorpio. Ross Gecko for $5. What if Brie Larson quit YouTube so she can star in Rogue Squadron? Oh, yeah, that would that's exactly the rumor, right? That would fit the Mike Zero and other rumors. Yes. Crazy, huh? Crazy. Thank you. Thank you, Ross Gecko. I appreciate that. I appreciate the super chat. I don't think that Brie Larson's going to be in Rogue Squadron. Just my guess, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Not often. Sometimes. Zion Shadow for $5. Not sure how you feel about Jedi Fallen Order. I'm currently playing for the third time because I have my free PS5 upgrade. I wonder Jedi survived the purge and Kavili didn't help Luke during the OT. Oh, well, at least the Ginger is the main lead. And that is one of the problems that Disney has right now. They are stuck, right? They are stuck in this era, making these stories between 5 years after Return of the Jedi and what happened between the prequels and the OT. Because they need to go there for your nostalgia, but they're running out of space because you can only have so many fucking Jedi survive the Purge before you're like, all right, where are they? You can only have so many Ahsokas that do all these things, but don't ever talk to Luke Skywalker, right? Doesn't make any sense, does it? And they're hesitant to go after the sequels because they were just so poorly received. Now, there's been a lot of... I forgot to show you guys. I fucking got American sunglasses, too. Look at that shit. I forgot to tell you guys that there has been... there has been hints about Rogue Squadron taking place after the sequels. And when you look at... see if I can find that promotional image. When you look at the promotional image, it does kind of seem, right? It's tough to tell because it's just a shadow. It's tough to tell why they used it or how they used it, but it could be the, kind of, it looks to me like it is likely the the sequel era Resistance X-Wings, like the type of engines and like their placement, right? That's what it looks like to me. But yeah, the X-Wing looks like Poe's. The X-Wing does look like that. So I don't know. Is it a T-65? I don't know, Jay Pratt. It's tough. It's tough to tell from just a silhouette. Is this going to be Resistance or is it going to be an Incom T-65 original trilogy? The silhouette's not a T-65B. It's tough for me to tell with just the silhouette. See? So that is why I think it will be after the sequel trilogy. But who knows? Who knows when it's all said and done? Mr. Grant Gary for Aussie $2. Queen Roy talking smack about your driving to Mario Kart. Queen Roy is going to fucking eat it today. I'll tell you that much. Queen Roy going down. Queen Roy is like LeBron. Just saying. Look at X-Ray Girl. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I think too. That's what I think too. All right, let me get some other peeps in here. God, I'm a little bit tired because I spent like an hour and 30 minutes going hard. Bum 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 bum. Where am I? Where the fuck is this chat even? I don't even know anymore. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I'm looking for a certain group chat that I don't even know what it's called or where it's at anymore. Because there hasn't been a message in there. There it is. Going for about 30 more minutes. Boom. I see Anomaly. What up, boy? What's up, Anomaly? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, my friend. But I wanted to talk about... where'd that go? This. Look at this shit. X-Ray Girl says, you know who ruined paper straws for me? Ryan Kinel. Thank you very much. Paper straws are absolute trash. So I agree with X-Ray Girl. But we got to give a shout out to X-Ray Girl and to Mark the Cyborg Because look at this shit. They got married. Marriage. This makes them both look very short with this picture. I don't know why it's there's so much space up here. Seems like weights to me. But there's X-Ray Girl and Mark. Mark's fucking hair is looking on point. They got married. That is absolutely amazing. So congratulations to them. Congratulations to them. That's awesome. And Mark says, thank you so much for all the congratulations, everybody. X-Ray Girl and I had a beautiful day and look forward to our life together as an old married couple. And then X-Ray Girl tells it how it is. He will definitely make a good first husband. Thank you, everyone, for all the well wishes and congratulations. Very, very cool. So shout out to them. Happy members of the Geeks and Gamers team. Look at this fucking hair. What is this doing here? This fucker. Get over here. All right. Let's bring some peeps on. Let's bring some peeps on because I'm tired of just me talking. She's typing right now. I'm bringing her on, whether she knows it or not. My nerdy home. How are you?
Hi. I'm good. I'm a lot better than I was yesterday.
You're also wearing a Project Valhalla shirt.
I am.
Nice. Very nice. I love Project Valhalla. Very patriotic shit. And all the proceeds go to helping to honor fallen service members. So who died in the line of duty. So very, very good use of your money. So check out Project Valhalla. They're not. They're not sponsoring me or anything like that. But just want to put it out there.
Their shirts are incredibly comfortable and very soft as well. So, yeah.
Exactly.
I'm having a much better day than yesterday. If anybody saw my stream yesterday, I was just a mess. I was yelling at everybody. But I fixed my computer. It's working. So.
Nice. You have an actual computer now, not a Mac?
I'm using both.
There you go. Well, what the fuck? Just use your fucking real PC. Speaking of someone who I think has a PC and not a shitty Mac, Mara Jade, what's up?
Actually, I have a Mac.
She does.
You have a Mac?
Yeah, and it's not shitty.
It's no wonder you're fucking out all the time.
No, with my internet. That's Verizon. Blame that.
I have Verizon phone, and I love Verizon. I always have service, so I'm going to blame the Mac. I'm going to blame the Mac.
Nah.
Heath Nation says, Mind Your Home was yelling. It's an RK Outpost miracle. Were you yelling?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
I was. Yeah.
Someone said the glasses are fake.
They are. Well, yeah, they are. They're blue light glasses. I get really bad migraines. And I work all day looking at computers, so I needed the blue light. I needed the blue light blocking glasses. I bought some really cheap ones, and they helped. But I got myself a better set. So yeah, but I need them because I get horrible migraines.
See, I mean, I look at computers all day too, and then I come and look at computers, and my eyes are definitely suffering for it, but I tough it out because I'm a fucking man, and that's what we do.
Up.
We ignore any of those problems.
No, my eyes are so bad. I have my prescription glasses here. My eyes get so tired. Like I need to put those on, especially at night.
Change the settings on my Mac so that way the light automatically dims by a certain time, so it's not as bright.
God, fucking first world problems here.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
My expensive computer that's way overpriced because I bought a Mac. It's too bright for my eyes. Let's fucking deal with it. Two things that I will not let keep me down. Light from a computer will not keep me down. And two, plants. People that have
Ryan is fucking
allergies.
dogging me right now.
People that have like debilitating allergies, where an inanimate tree is like so powerful that it will just fucking put you on your ass. I refuse to be dominated by a tree or a fucking flower.
He fucking makes fun
You
of
be
me
the-
all the fucking time because I have horrible allergies and I have to take medicine every single day.
I didn't say anything about that.
Oh,
You're
what
bringing
you
it up.
do? Whatever you do,
Ryan
you
will
know
be
it.
Ryan will be the first to go when the happening occurs.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
You guys are getting killed by that happening.
No,
The
I'm
Plants are
not.
gonna
I'm
take you
fine.
over. I'm
I'm
fucking fine.
I'm fine, but they'll target you first.
What drafts? Drafts are worse. People literally get injured by air. I get people like, oh, it's drafty in here. Is that what you mean? I don't know. I know that I am not going to let it happen. No plant is going to keep me down. Even if I ever did develop allergies, I would never admit to it. I would rather fucking sit there as my throat swells up from a strawberry than admit to anybody that a strawberry would do that to me. Beep, bop, boop for $5. Some people will do anything for citizenship. Justice for X-Ray Girl. Happy 4th.
Oh man.
But she's Canadian though, and Mark's Canadian.
Yeah.
She should have fucking married like an American person, and Mark could have married an American person too, and then they could have just got divorced and been American citizens. Mexican Iron Man for $10. Ryan, after 2 years together, we have our first beef. I own a Mac and usually use it over my PC. Shots fired. Mac and iPhone versus PC and Android. Cracker Boy versus Tortilla Boy. Lightsabers at dawn, brother. Look at that.
No.
I mean, we've had a lot of good times together, Mexican Iron Man, but this is where we have to part ways. If you're an iPhone user, I can't imagine. Bang Bang Apple Gang. God, that is sad. Mike Hill for 5 says, Ryan will be the first killed by the trees on Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's like, it's not from allergies. It's from you challenging them. They will target you first. So you saying a tree won't strike me down or take me down, they'll be like, take that as a personal challenge.
Aren't
Just
those are the Ents, right? They like move like super fucking slow. That are like they take a while to debate everything, right? That's the Ents.
Mm-hmm.
Jens Jurgensen says plants love Ryan. Do you see any plants at Ryan's home forced into a small pot? No. I fucking hate plants. Whatever.
I love plants.
Lethal has his little plant
thing,
and honestly, it's just so dumb.
I wish I could. I wish I had a green thumb like Lethal. I've killed cactus before. And I finally have like an aloe plant that's grown from like a tiny little aloe to a huge aloe, but now it's dying again. And I have like, how many plants do I have outside? I have like 6 plants outside. 3 of them are on their way out. I kill plants. I can't stand it, but I really want to be a plant person.
Yeah. If you just leave them alone, they're fine. That's how all plants are. Fucking plants
I did leave them alone for a while, and now they're dying.
Yeah, like I try. Like I did not inherit either of my grandmother's green thumbs. I inherited one of my grandmother's cooking skills, but not their green thumbs.
Yeah,
no matter
I love
how
cooking.
hard I try. How hard I try, they never really died. I have like no idea how people do it.
Rip is here.
Rip is here. Says King Roy. Again, the man who crowned himself before he ever did anything, just like LeBron James, who I saw him choke away a point lead, just like LeBron James. Just saying, there's a lot of similarities there, other than politics, I suppose. But when it comes, they're on the court or on the track, 100%. And I want to see a personalized guarantee. He's made a couple. He was like, I'm going 4-0. Ryan ain't winning shit. Of course, that didn't happen. Every time he makes some sort of personalized guarantee regarding me, it doesn't work out very well. Just like LeBron. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. So I'm just saying. If you want to see young Rippa and I duke it out, as well as Jeremy and the rest of the G&G team, tune into Twitch, Geeks_and_Gamers over on Twitch. Jeremy will be live streaming his version over on the Geeks or Gaming Week Geeks channel. So it's gonna be a blast. We get a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
We get a lot of people. A lot of people watching when we do that. Everybody's saying hi to Young Rippa in the chat. Everyone's supporting him for some fucking reason. I don't know why, but he says ankle biters. Everybody has to deal with the ankle biters. It's just how it is, man. That's part of Mario Kart. But if Roy doesn't win, then it's because of ankle biters. But if he wins, it's never because any ankle biters affected anybody else. It's just how it happened. And if you guys haven't watched, you have no idea what I'm fucking talking about. But you definitely should. What else was I supposed to talk about today? Let me check. Make sure. Oh shit! Ross Gecko for $5. I missed this super chat. Says My Nerdy Home and Ross Gecko will be the next in the community to get married. Ryan, you will be our flower girl. I don't know if I can make it to that one. If you pay me, I might. I have to be a big super chat, but I'd think about it. Michael for $10. Great job on Sports Wars this morning. Hail RK Nation and free Ryan from California. Yeah, free me from California. I will. I'm going. I talked about it a little bit before. I'm actually going to be going to Florida. I wasn't sure I was going to be going there originally, but it's just best for work and everything like that. I am going to end up in Florida. So Ron DeSantis, the Chad Ron DeSantis, will be my governor in Florida. So that's something exciting. Not excited for the humidity. Not excited to be closer to any fucking theme parks. That's for goddamn sure. But it will be in the Orlando, Florida area. So there you have it. Not looking forward to packing all this shit up either. But I am looking forward to getting out of California. 100%. Where am I? All right. We're all caught up. We're all caught up there. All right. Guys, have you heard about Black Widow? I know you guys talked about it a little bit, this dog shit IndieWire article, right? Now,
I talked with it about with Anna, yeah, but I know what you're talking about.
So this was all the talk the other day. So you can see right here, the quote tweets far outnumber the likes. This is an article from IndieWire. Black Widow not only passes the Bechdel test, it forces men to scream as it puts them in their place. It's a solid
that article.
It's a solid comic book tentpole that excels as a Bourne movie, but falls into third act MCU messiness. Read our review. And here it is. This is written by a fucking man somehow.
Yeah.
It is actually written by a man, if you can call him that, Eric Cohn. But really, this line is what had everybody in a tizzy. And I think, honestly, a lot of these places are doing it intentionally to try to get clicks, like baiting it like this. The whole review isn't like this, but the tweet is definitely intended to make people angry.
Well, basically, they're doing it also because they want to have a built-in counter argument. So if the movie fails, then it's the sexist men who didn't go see it because of the woman power in the movie.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to spoil it a little bit.
Please
so
spoil it.
Yeah.
Spoiler warning, if you don't want to be spoiled for Black Widow, I'm going to spoil it because I know someone who's fucking seen it, gave me all the deets, even though the movie's not out yet. So you got a 10-second warning right now. And I won't get like too in depth in the plot or anything like that. This is just this is just an article not written by anybody involved with it, obviously. But when it comes to the actual movie itself, every man in it, Red Guardian is treated like an absolute fucking joke, like we could see from the trailers. And one of the main villains, the person who's in charge of the fucking Red Room, is essentially a Harvey Weinstein type of character taking advantage of women. It is very much a girl power movie. Taskmaster, again, these are your spoilers. Taskmaster, just like we said, is a fucking woman.
Yeah.
They have completely gender swapped Taskmaster. It's not Rachel Weisz like a lot of people thought. It's actually just a random person. It's a random person that you thought got killed off very early in the movie with an old mission that Black Widow was on. So there you have it. Taskmaster is gender swapped because female power. It is. I was told by the individual that it's not the worst MCU movie. Because there is Captain Marvel, but it is not very good, and it very clearly is all about female empowerment and setting up Florence Pugh to be the next Black Widow. And there's a scene at the end where Florence Pugh gets a mission to go kill a male member of the Avengers because he's the person who killed Black Widow, and it's all to set up a TV show. I was told it was very much not for you if you're someone who's a longtime fan of the MCU. So there you have it. That's what Black Widow is going to be. Is anyone surprised by this? I guess is the real question.
Not at all.
No, I mean the what was it? The director herself even said said that she didn't even bother to read any comics, at least to research. Like she flat out said, I haven't read the comics. I don't expect every director in Hollywood to, if they're making a comic book movie, to have read all of the comics. But at least if you're going to do one, read them so you have an understanding of the character, have an understanding of how the character is in relation to other characters and everything. She never bothered to do it, and then you had the screenwriter for Captain Marvel, or one of the screenwriters for Captain Marvel, writing this film. So of course it's not going to be that good.
Yeah, that's true. I think that just the simple idea of these continued gender swaps of these fucking characters. We saw it in Falcon Winter Soldier. We're seeing it again. I don't think we might not have talked about that enough. Enfys Nest, the ginger chick, that was a gender swapped character. We're having yet another gender swapped character in this movie. This is what the MCU is about right now. Loki, they're pushing female variant Loki. I know, and listen, there's precedence for that in the comics, 100%, but 99.9% of the time, we know that's not the Loki that has been in the comics. We know those aren't the stories that get told. But the way that they treat Loki in that show compared to his female counterpart, it is tearing him down and building her up. That is what the MCU is now. That's what Phase 4 is all about.
Well, not only Phase 4, but that's just the Hollywood recipe now. Tear something down to build something up. Tear the men down to build the women up. Tear what came before down to build up your new woke movie. It's predictable. I mean, and just like you said, we all knew that Taskmaster was going to be a woman. It's getting predictable now. The whole Phase 4 of the MCU it's all fucking trash. This movie is way too late. I don't really care. I was a little interested in it, but it's just kind of like, well, if it's only going to exist in order to set up the Hawkeye television show, then who cares? Who really cares? The only show that I was even remotely getting into, and it's just because I like the actor, was the Loki TV show. Because Tom Hiddleston is a really good Loki. But that show itself is incredibly boring on its own. There's only so much that Is Tom Hiddleston? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or is that... Who's the Spider-Man guy? That's not...
Spider-Man guy? That's Tom Holland.
Oh, that's Tom Holland. Okay. I'm just making sure, because I get actors and actresses' names wrong so much. So often. But yeah, he is Loki. He's fantastic. But he can only carry the show so much. All of the other characters are pretty much crap. Even Owen Wilson. And Falcon and Winter Soldier, I didn't even watch it because of all of the reviews about it. It sounded horrible. WandaVision was dull as fuck. I can't get into this new phase of Marvel. plus the whole thing of like, well, this is only here to set this up, and this is here to set this up, and this is here to set this up. And it's just kind of like, I don't want to keep up with all this crap. I don't have time for it. Just do what you did before. Please give me a movie. Just give me a fucking movie to set up the next thing. I don't have time to set out like 45 minutes of my day every week. It's so annoying. And for it to be that much time in a television show and not be any good either, it's all crap.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. I wanted to talk about something really quick because I forgot to say it earlier. There's a new social media platform out there called Getter. I don't know if anyone's seen it. It's supposed to be another new social media, that is focused on free speech, things like that. I know people get tired of these different ones that pop up every now and then, but I think it's important to at least create an account and create a platform to be over there somewhere. So I wanted to let everybody know that if you do go over on Getter, I am there. I haven't posted anything yet, but hopefully I'll be eventually able to kind of mirror my Twitter on there as well. So there we have it. Ryan Kinel over on Getter, Gettr. So
like
new,
Get Her Done.
Maybe Get Her Done.
Get her done.
Get Her Done, possibly. But there you have it. I know Jeremy made an account as well. I think it's important to go over there and at least, do something. I see Alex. I see that you're on Getter. There's if you guys want to go see my account, boom, just put it in there. One more thing to add to all the different forms of social media that we have. I don't know if they have control of their own servers. I don't know a ton about it. I know a couple things that have been said. Somebody says this is what Trump launched. No, from my understanding, he's not directly involved or anything like that. It's just some people that used to be tied to him, but I'm not sure. I think it's important to go on all different forms of social media and create places. I know some people I want to get off Twitter, and I'm not a big fan of Twitter. I want to use everything because it's important to make our voices go as far as we can, and we need to continue to fight on every platform we have available. We're also going to silence you. Dr. Martin Luther Pepe for $5 over on Streamlabs says, can't wait to be talked to by the elites, talked down to by the elites in Hollywood. It seems like almost every form of entertainment we have now, Dr. Martin Luther Pepe, except for Tomorrow War. Wasn't too much in that, which is a good thing. Heath Nation for $2. I was at the Cubs-Reds game today. Cubbies lost. They've been on a fucking bad streak, dude. It sucks, man. It sucks. Sucks. That's why I have so much respect for My Nerdy Home. Can't put into words how much respect My Nerdy Home. Wish I could. Thanks, Blix. There you go. Fuck, goddamn Cubs. Alex McCarthy for $2. RK3PO in the same state. Oh, and Jeremy. Yeah. That is right. RK3PO will be in the same state. Punk Waddle for $5. In what other industry do you destroy your existing foundation without replacing it, then proceed to build upon it while expecting good results? Shit. That's what they're trying to do everywhere now. You know what I mean? It's like they're consistently shitting down their foundation of fans in search of new fans. We've seen it happen in comics. We see it happen in video games. We see it happen in Hollywood with so many different franchises. It's stupid. It's retarded. G-Man for $10. We need to give up hope of Hollywood reading comics to stay true to the characters. I doubt these new writers director have even watched all the MCU movies to research. Yeah, they're just putting stuff out there. Is anyone excited for the Hawkeye TV show? No, because you know what it is? It's going to be a woman replacing Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Have we had enough of this fucking theme yet in the MCU? That's going to be what it is.
It's like one of those situations where it's like, yes, Kate Bishop is an established character, but at the same time, it's like establish her in her own franchise, not as a vehicle using the Hawkeye as a means to get people to watch the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're using Jeremy Renner. Why?
Yeah.
Because they're building the women characters up off of the backs of the men.
Yeah. But toxic masculinity.
But they'll claim that they did it on their own.
Yeah. Toxic masculinity, folks.
Yes. MCU. MCU phase bore might be the best one. God damn it. Nikki D for $5. Does Marvel truly believe a show tearing down a popular character like Loki supposed to create more fans or bring in more Disney Plus subscribers?
They are that retarded, yes.
I don't know. I don't know what they think. I don't know what the actual numbers are. I don't know. I think that for them, they're willing to not get the biggest audience possible in order to put out the stories they want to tell. And I think that's okay for a while, and they can ride the back of all they did in the MCU and what they had with all these different characters for a while. They can. They will be able to do it, I promise you. But eventually it will reach the point of diminishing returns, and it's not profitable anymore. How long will that take? I don't know. I'm not sure. Chris Pratt's character in Tomorrow War was watch upside down in his hand like Owen Grady in Jurassic World. I know some people that do that. I think it's fucking weird. I have seen a couple people.
Upside down?
Yeah, how?
Yeah, like, like, fuck. It feels fucking dumb to me.
Oh, like that? Like on your wrist like that?
Yeah, like, yeah.
I wear my watches like that.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why do people do that?
I like the look. I just like wearing my watch like that. That's how I wear my watch.
It feels so much like, listen, so I feel like the normal state for my hands is like this, right? I don't really have to do anything. Yeah. What time is it? I don't know. Ugh. Like, it just feels so fucking awkward and weird. Look at me. Why would you want to do that? The fuck? I don't know. Fuck.
Why are you making your arms so fucking weird? Huh.
Yeah.
You just look down at your watch.
It's really okay. In Steph's defense, it really doesn't matter how you're holding your arm. Each way is a natural pose based on the movement of the arm. So
it's so like, you wear it on the right hand?
I don't
what? What the fuck are you talking about? I can put this watch over here the same fucking way. I don't need it like it's like that. What do you fucking... Do you mean like so you could wear it on your right hand and it doesn't get fucked up or something because you're not
I don't
using
know.
it?
Maybe it's because I wear it like my watch...
What time is it?
My watches I wear my watches loose some of the time and it just ends up wrapping around that way. And I don't fix it.
Well, that's much different than what you said. That's not intentional. That just means it happens. Like you put it on right, but then that happens.
But I don't fix it.
That's different than what you said. You wear it that way. It means you put it on
I wear
that
it
way.
like that because I don't fix it.
No,
and it doesn't matter if I put it on that way or if I put it on this way. It doesn't matter.
That's not the same thing because, like, if you...
It is military. Yes, Kirsty, it is military.
If you wear... Put it this way. If you put on that shirt, Steph, if you put on a shirt like that, you're wearing it that way. If you spill fucking milk and yogurt all over it, like after you put it on, that's different. If you put yogurt and milk all over your shirt and then put it on, you wear it that way. That's how I see it.
You're basically arguing semantics right now, and you're both right. So, because her saying "I wear it that way" is still truthful. She wears it that way. It doesn't matter if it's intentional or unintentional. She still wears it that way.
I wear it with my ankle. Listen, G-Man, wearing your watch upside down is how working men do it, Ryan. It's so we don't crack it on heavy machinery. You'd know it if you weren't so soy-based. Listen, I've worked on a lot of heavy machinery and with fucking a lot of valves and things like that. And personally, I never had a problem. And in fact, the people that I knew, there's a couple people I knew, like I said, are fucking weirdos that did that. They ended up cracking theirs. because you're doing so much work. And instead, when you're cranking on valves, you fucking might slip. You might do something. You hit it right there. I don't often hit it right there. That's all I'm saying. Working man.
And yes,
motherfucker.
Where's the comments? Bruce, wear them that way in the military to reduce flexion from the watch face. So
I could see that. That's a legitimate reason. That's a legitimate reason.
Basically, that's like whenever I was in the military, we'd flip the bands around like that, so that way it didn't cause any glare, especially if you were in the desert and you didn't exactly want the terrorists.
That is a great reason.
Yeah, so that's what we would do.
Do you complain, Ryan, when people wear their cap backwards? No, I may have if I had never like seen it before and people just started doing it. I probably fucking would, but not anymore because I've seen that. No working man or military wears watch inside wrist. Sorry, ladies. That's what Maxim.
Well, I'm not a man, so I wear my watch right there. When I wear a watch.
That makes sense for reflection. 100%. I buy that. That is the only reasonable one that I will take at this point in time.
I'm sorry, dude. I was in the military and I saw that. So, you want to say sorry, ladies, to me, bro? Come on.
I can still read the time. So, I mean, I don't think it fucking cares which way you wear it, Ryan.
It's just weird.
I could get a 10-minute debate on the wearing of a watch.
Mike Hill for $5. Disney will probably replace the Incredible Hulk with She-Hulk. Yes. They're well on their way. They're well on their way to doing that. It's what they're doing with everybody. Watch for Shuri, Black Panther 2.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I think we're all caught up there. Boom, 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 boom. Dr. Martin Luther Pepe for $5.
In the Chow Hall, bruh? Is that supposed to be some sort of insult? I like that shit that would kill you.
Dr. Martin Luther Pepe for $5. With all these gender swap characters, I'm surprised they haven't gone out and said Marvel is a trans brand. Well, I mean, like, there's a lot of diversity and a lot of representation, but it's all fucking hollow in Marvel Phase 4. It is all, these women are powerful because of this. And because what's between their legs. That's what they're trying to say. What's up, Ryan? What's up, the Sith Council? What's up, the Sith Council? Disparu here?
Yeah, Maximum Queef more like it from you, dude.
Where's Disparu at in the chat? Let's see. I don't know what Disparu said, and I can't find him, but...
Question. Is there a Clifford trailer?
Oh, it's not actually a real Clifford trailer.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
I know there's
someone.
Oh,
here, someone just clipped me fucking reacting to something else, maybe like a Snyder Cut trailer or something, and put it with Clifford. I'm a pretty boring trailer reactor. Unfortunately,
I was a 1-0 Maximum. Let your balls drop.
All right, here we go. Boom. For everyone that hasn't seen it yet, you're in for a treat. Let's take a look.
You may not believe it, but there is magic all around us.
That is Earth.
Finds us.
That is Earth. Oh, that's an actual Clifford trailer, though.
He's so red.
How big is he gonna get?
That depends, doesn't it?
On what?
On how much you love him.
I wish we were big and strong, and the world couldn't hurt us.
Oh.
Clifford? Uncle Casey!
Oh, we're going to be late for school.
About the dog?
Jesus. But I don't really react at all. Like, I don't really do anything. That's the problem. Like, I'm such a bad trailer reactor.
I know, but is this the trailer reaction for you when you were like, yes?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Oh no, it's not. You would have done it already.
No, it's just like this movie that we have been talking about, that we have been asking for, begging for.
Oh my god. That movie looks fucking horrible.
I don't know why you don't need a live action Clifford. It's so fucking dumb. Yeah, somebody put the Clifford poster. Yeah.
Yeah, the Clifford poster. That was funny.
Mr. Grant Gregory said, thank you. Yes, he wanted it. He super chatted earlier for it. So there you go. There it is. Only one thing to make things right. Clifford.
God. That looks terrible.
Let me refresh Streamlabs, make sure we're good to go. I think we are. I'm fucking hungry. God damn it, I'm fucking hungry.
Hey, Steph, I saw Fast 9 today.
Huh?
How was Fast 9?
I saw Fast 9 today. Two
How
words.
was it?
2 words. Rocket car.
Rocket car. Hell yeah. Rocket car. Alex in the chat, you feel me? Rocket car.
Jeez.
I will say this. The theme of family is about as subtle as a freight train in this movie. Like, if you don't get it, you're like, I don't know.
I fucking love the Fast series. What are you doing?
I will give it this.
He's so hungry. He's eating his
knows
fucking
what it
hat.
is. It knows what it is. It knows the franchise knows what it is. It knows that it's jumped the shark a long time ago, and it's like, fuck it. Let's see what we can do in this movie. And they're bringing back all these different characters. We saw Lucas Black from the 3rd movie, and what's his name, Little Bow Wow from the 3rd movie.
His name's Bow Wow. Get it right.
Well, he was Little Bow Wow when he was in the fucking Fast and Furious 3 movie.
I don't know. I think he was Bow Wow then.
I don't. I can't remember. But they bring those guys back. So they're bringing just about everyone back at this point.
They brought everyone back except for The Rock.
Paul Walker.
God, you're such a fucker.
What?
No, but like Kurt Russell was in this. Like the only ones that I didn't see were Luke Evans' character, Deckard Shaw's brother, because there was a mid-credit scene with Jason Statham.
You're spoiling it for Steph.
She's seen it.
I've already seen it.
You saw this?
Yeah. She saw it before me.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I already saw it. It was amazing.
I'm not spoiling anything. Just like you stay for mid-credit scene, basically, but it sets up a definite 10th movie the way they have it, like in the mid-credits. But I don't. The only other character I didn't see, other than The Rock, was Scott Eastwood's character, because he was supposed to kind of be a protege to Kurt Russell's character in the 8th movie or something like that. They didn't bring him back, so I don't know.
They've already cars racing on ice would be cool. They already did that.
Yeah,
and there was like a submarine and like a torpedo that got fired and then flipped around with their brute strength.
The Fast 9 movie is very self-aware.
Yeah, that's it.
Through the eyes of one character, very self-aware, and I fucking love it. I love it. I love that whole franchise.
Fast 10, vroom vroom, pew pew.
Roar, because I want dinosaurs in Fast 10.
It's
going to be FX. Dinosaurs. That's what it's going to be. The next one is FX. Fast 10.
Oh, God. All right. What do you got, Steph? What do you got going on for your channel this coming week?
More streams. That's it.
That's it? Is there any day or anything like that, or just more streams?
I'm pushing for Thursday. Thursday in the afternoon.
Nice. Thursday in the afternoon. What are you going to be doing?
Watch streams.
Okay, so you're gonna watch. Are you gonna watch
Superman and Lois?
Ooh, are you gonna? Are you sort of like catch up on the series?
Yeah. Well, I mean, because I only watched the first couple of episodes, and so far I've heard it's amazing. So I really want to just start from the beginning to end.
There you go. Sounds good. Make sure you subscribe to My Nerdy Home for all those streams. Jade Shadow, Mara, what are you up to?
Well, I'm going to try to get out videos this week. It depends on what's in the news that I'm interested in and would make a video on. Since there's no anime discussion stream on Mark the Cyborg's channel tomorrow that I do with him, Lethal, and KJ, I'm thinking about doing a kind of like a celebratory Twitch stream tomorrow evening because I hit 400 followers on Twitch. That's what I've been doing probably this afternoon. Is fighting with Streamlabs because my alerts won't show up anymore. I didn't change any settings, but they just won't show up for some reason. So I'm gonna think about doing that, and then I'm trying to make the Cringe Factory regular stream Wednesday evenings around 8 p.m. Eastern, and then Talk Nerdy to Us that I do with Steph every Saturday. This Saturday it'll be on my channel, 10 p.m. Eastern, where we break down pop culture news of the week.
Chris says combine the Fast Furious with Transformers franchise.
They're getting to that point. I can see it. They're getting to that point.
Basically, explosions and shit. That's what it is. I think that next week, we're definitely going to be talking about Black Widow because it'll actually be released. We're going to get to see box office numbers, and we're going to have the early box office reports by the time we do this stream. We won't have the entire weekend, but we will have the Thursday, Friday, Saturday shit. So we're going to be able to talk about the first MCU movie released in a theater since this entire thing started, the reaction to it. So that's what we're going to be able to talk about next week a lot. So that should be interesting. And shout out Chris Gore. Awesome dude. Yeah, everyone's saying Chris Gore in the chat. A lot of people that love Chris Gore. Real Chris Gore? Yeah, that's the real Chris Gore, everybody. That's the real Chris Gore. I'm sure he has a lot of stories from back in the day about G4. So hopefully we'll get to hear those sometime. Hopefully, maybe we can get Chris on the channel sometime. I think that'd be really fucking fun. But anyway, thank you all in the chat for being here today.
Are you going to watch Black Widow?
Probably not. I probably won't. I already know what the fucking movie is going to be about.
Yeah.
So yeah, Chris Gore has been spitting truths about the film industry lately. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree.
Most likely going to watch the Axel Braun version. Just that.
The Axel Braun version? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can go for the Axel Braun version of the triple X parody. Yeah, for sure. Firefly MK1 for £4.99. Speaking of plants and trees earlier, Ryan, have you seen Red Day of the Triffids? As a Triffid will make a meal out of you.
I saw that movie like years ago, and I don't remember it. Yeah, but yeah, that's what that premise is.
I'm not sure, but thank you, Firefly, for the. I'll have to check that out. Triffids. I ain't going down by no fucking plants. That's for sure.
Day of the Triffids, yes.
You have to go, Ryan. I guess we'll see. Look at that. Chris showing love to everybody in the chat who's showing love to him. He's saying I have to go see Black Widow. We'll see.
Take the bullet, Ryan. Take the bullet for everyone.
Take the bullet. It would be cheaper to go to a theater than to fucking watch it on fucking get a Disney Plus subscription and then pay another $30. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Mike Hill for 5. Next Fast movie will do time travel.
Yeah, time travel, and they'll bring back
a dinosaur. Yeah, I'm saying like the sky's the limit at this point. This franchise knows what it is. It's not going to pretend to be anything else.
They'll bring back a T-Rex.
Yeah, they'll figure out some way to combine Transformers and dinosaurs. They figured out space in this one somehow.
Bronx Slayer for $5 on Streamlabs says, I don't know if you're a horror fan, but at least in October we have Halloween Kills movie coming out. Michael Myers is an equal opportunity killer. Everybody gets it. Yes. Yeah. Doesn't matter if you're a woman, doesn't matter if you're black or white, you're gonna get fucked up.
That reminds me of like what they the Friday the 13th not reboot, but they were going to do a movie that's it's kind of like dead in the water at this point. But the original premise was going to be that it was going to be all women that Jason was going to go after. And I'm like, you're either going to make it a feminist film where they're beating up on a disabled character, because that's what Jason is, essentially, or Jason's going to kill the women, in which case toxic masculinity. So it's like that. The reason they have final girl trope is that is the what spawned from the slasher films where they were equal opportunity. Didn't matter who you were, basically. And the final girl took out whomever. So
there you go. But thank you to I'm not a big horror person, but I know Mara and Steph are. But
I'm not. What are you talking about?
You're not? Weren't you on that fucking panel with that dude on Geek Blend's channel who
That
made
is
some fucking
not
movie?
a horror movie. That is a
Fuck that
fucking
is.
Can you talk about
fantastic
Monster Squad?
cult movie. That is not. He's talking about the Monster Squad.
It's not a horror movie.
That's not a horror film,
Yeah,
Ryan.
I don't fucking know.
He watches Walking
It's
Dead
like-
to get over her fear of zombies, and it's not working so far.
No.
That's
Whatever.
not a horror film. It's like the Goonies meets the Munsters. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a horror film.
No, like if horror film to get her to watch would be like trying to get her to watch something like Hellraiser or Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street. Or
I don't know. I heard there's some shit about fucking monsters. I assume Steph was talking about a horror movie. I don't fucking know.
No, not Monster Squad, no.
But anyway, thank you to the chat for hanging out the entire time. Again, happy 4th of July to each and every person. I appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you guys for supporting always, showing up big, even though I know a lot of people have a lot of stuff going on today. I know we've only got a little bit left, but celebrate your freedom any way that you would like. Fuck what anybody else says. Never be afraid to tell everybody that you're proud to be an American, that you're proud of your country. If you're not American, you should be proud to be a part of your country as well. And fuck anybody who says otherwise. Thank you, Steph, for coming on. Thank you, Mara, for coming on. I can't barely fucking see because these are goddamn polarized.
Happy 4th of July, everyone.
Before just want to like real fast plug Lethal Lightning's live channel. He's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of September or September thereabouts. So he
like 500 or 600, right?
He's like 615 the last I looked, because we plugged his channel last night on our stream. And 2 people subscribed. He's at 618 now. He's at 618. He needs 1,000 to monetize.
I'll do it.
Lethal Live right there, everybody.
Yeah.
Put it in the chat. Lethal Live, he's at 618, so please go and subscribe to him before you guys do anything else. Make that the last thing you do before you go. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for supporting. Subscribe to Lethal, and we will talk to you later. What am I going to play? Let's play this.
Are you ready?
Here it is, the moment you have all been waiting for. Soon to be the biggest show in the world.